Macmillan Audio presents The Love Season by Elin Hilderbrand. Read for you by Christina, Delaine. Part 1. Provisions. August 19th, 2006, 6:30 a.m. Marguerite didn't know where to start. Each and every summer evening for nearly 20 years, she had cooked for a restaurant full of people. Yet here she was in her own kitchen on a crystalline morning with a seemingly simple mission: dinner for two that evening at 7:30. And she didn't know where to start. Her mind spun like the pedals of a bicycle without any brakes. Candace coming here, after all these years. Immediately, Marguerite corrected herself. Not Candace. Candace was dead. Renata was coming tonight. The baby. Marguerite's hands quivered as she brought her coffee mug to her lips. The grandfather clock chimed just as it had every 15 minutes of its distinguished life, but this time the sound startled Marguerite. She pictured a monkey inside with two small cymbals and a voice screeching, "Marguerite! Earth to Marguerite!" Marguerite chuckled. "I'm an old bat," she thought. "I'll start by writing a list." The phone call had come at 11 o'clock the night before. Marguerite was in bed, reading Hemingway. Whereas once Marguerite had been obsessed with food, with heirloom tomatoes and lamb shanks and farmhouse cheeses and fish still flopping on the counter, and eggs and chocolate and black truffles and foie gras and rare white nectarines. Now the only thing that gave her genuine pleasure was reading. The people of Nantucket wondered. Oh, yes, she knew they wondered. What Marguerite did all day, hermited in her house on Quint Street, secreted away from the eyes of the curious. Although there was always something, the laundry, the garden, the articles for the newspaper in Calgary, deadline every other Friday, the answer was reading. Marguerite had 3 books going at any one time. That was the chef in her, the proverbial more than one pot on the stove. She read contemporary fiction in the mornings, though she was very picky. She liked Philip Roth, Penelope Lively. As a rule, no one under the age of 50, for what could they possibly have to say about the world that Marguerite hadn't already learned? In the afternoons, she enriched herself with biographies or books of European history, if they weren't too dense. Her evenings were reserved for the classics. And when the phone rang the night before, Marguerite had been reading Hemingway. Hemingway was the perfect choice for late at night, because his sentences were clear and easy to understand, though Marguerite stopped every few pages and asked herself, "Is that all he means? Might he mean something else?" This insecurity was a result of attending the Culinary Institute instead of a proper university, and all those years with Porter didn't help. "An education makes you good company for yourself," Porter had liked to tell his students, and Marguerite, when he was trying to convince her to read something other than La Rousse Gastronomique, wouldn't he be proud of her now? The phone, much like the muted toll of the clock a few seconds ago, had scared Marguerite out of her wits. She gasped, and her book slid off her lap to the floor, where it lay with its pages folded unnaturally under, like a person with a broken limb. The phone, a rotor.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?